Anyways, this guy here is a scumbag and a half. So we are going to switch to Alzheimer's and get him leveled up a little more. Her, excuse me. This is where I do my training. Awesome, fantastic, good for you. Who cares? Alright, youngster Samuel wants to battle. Oh boy, Rattata. But it ain't as good as Joey's Rattata. Interesting fact, you can get a Drowsy in this area near the daycare. And if you want, the Drowsy can be traded for a Machop in the not Celadon City, in the Goldenrod City department store. You can trade it for that, and it actually is very handy since you have a badge that lets you use Pokemon up to level 30. It's pretty good. Now, Morty, that's the Ghost Gym leader. Morty, obviously, Ghost fighting doesn't go very well. But, that same Machop can come in handy for when you get to the Steel Gym leader, Jasmine. I believe her name is Jasmine. Yeah, it's Jasmine. And then when you get to the Ice Gym leader, it's good there. And for the life of me, I can't remember that old coot's name. It's probably some ice pun, I know it is. I just can't think of it, so. But, and then when you get to Claire, see, I can remember everybody else but the Ice Gym leader. God, I suck at this. The Machop will come in handy. It's a pretty decent Pokemon. I'd add it to team if you don't want to deal with Whitney's shit, which I don't, blame you, because Whitney is the reason why I came pretty close to breaking my Game Boy. The one time I broke my Game Boy because I got mad at a bug catching contest because I couldn't catch a Butterfree. I wanted to win that goddamn contest so bad to get that Sunstone for that useless Sun Skirt, or that yeah. But it didn't work, so yeah. Interesting fact. Makes me seem like a whiny little douchebag. I am a whiny little douchebag. Who am I kidding? Alright, youngster Samuel was defeated. What happened? Creed got $128 for winning. That's what happened. Lol. Oh. This guy has a Snubble, because I remember this because I played. I thought he had a Raichu, but he's not the guy that has the Raichu. I just got my Pokemon back from the daycare. Let's see how much stronger it got. Alright, let's find out. Let's find out how shit tier it is. The reason I don't want to use Heracross, I'm just going to touch on this again. Heracross only learns one fighting move in this game. I'm pretty sure it probably learns Submission, but it's Counter that I'm thinking of. I think it only learns two. It's Counter and Submission, and Submission hurts itself. Holy shit, I've made a terrible mistake. What have I done? Nope. 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 Yeah, Mrs. Puff. We are going to sing. Oh, wow. Hit it right off the bat. But yeah, it only learns two good fighting moves, and you can teach a Dynamic Punch, I'm pretty sure, but Dynamic Punch it just aids. It sucks. It's not even good. I don't like it. But, Heracross learns Mega Horn, and Mega Horn, I think, is the only Pokemon that learns that fighting, or bug move, excuse me. Only Pokemon that learns the bug move, Mega Horn, in Gen 2. So, Heracross has its ups and downs. Late game, I would say when you get to Kanto, he's pretty good. But, because he can learn Rock Slide and Earthquake, which makes him pretty good. He's pretty decent. But again, it's just personal preference, and a lot of those items you get are late game. Earthquake is late game, it's Victory Road. Rock Slide, I think you have to get to You actually have to get the Kanto. I'm trying to think what else. Are you a trainer? Let's have a practice battle. How about not? But yeah. It just depends. I thought Heracross was cool as shit, don't get me wrong. I thought I liked Heracross before it got a Mega. That makes me a hipster, right? Hoppip, that's another Pokemon I can't stand. It's quad weak against ice. It's weak against rock. Is it weak against rock? Or is rock? I think rock is just neutral to Endosynthesis! I hate Synthesis with a fucking passion. Eat my crit. Eat my poo, Craig. Woo, that's quite a bit of XP. But this bull... Oh, nope. Oh. I thought she was going to go into her Bulbasaur already, but she's going into her Hoppip. We'll keep playing those games. Yeah, it's flying. It's just... Flying grass is one of those things that's kind of like, huh? It would be another flying grass Pokemon until I think Shaman Skyform. Excuse me. Quite thirsty. I would enjoy another beer or a pop at least. Alright, so Bulbasaur's coming out. We're going to stay into Alzheimer's and then switch out into our good old buddy Bakemate. Alright, that takes care of Bulbasaur. You know, it always made me mad, because some of these trainers would have like Charmander, or Bulbasaur, or Squirtle, or Pikachu, and you couldn't get them, because Pikachu's obviously region locked to Viridian Forest, but you couldn't get... You couldn't get Bulbasaur, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. You couldn't get the 3 original starters unless you traded with Gen 1 and Gen 2 and Gen 3. Or, Gen 1, excuse me. I'm tired. It's been a long day. School was fun, but it's kind of drug-ass because I had so much downtime in between classes. Alright, so if we had got here at nighttime, we could have actually fought this police officer. I think you can fight him like 1 hour till sun up. And he normally has a Growlithe. And he thinks you're a delinquent, and he wants to gun you down in the street like the degenerate you are, and like it is Ferguson. If Goldenrod was Ferguson. Terrible joke, I'm sorry. Guy's innocent. Stop bashing him. Anyways, this guy has a Psyduck, so we'll just walk into him. And if you actually rematch this guy, he'll eventually get a Golduck and a Golem. How do I know these things? Because I've played the game so much. I know what Eric is thinking right now, and he's thinking, how could you play that much fucking Pokemon? Well, you just do things. I love Pokemon games. In fact, I'm ready for Sun and Moon, even though it's going to be weird as shit. A Dragon Grass Executor with a really long fucking head. For a minute there, I was like, oh great, it's getting a Mega. Nope. 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 It's the Hawaiian form. I know that's not the... It's the Aloha region. I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna wind up playing the game. You son of a bitch! That's okay. We'll just wrap you to death. But, wow, BT just told me to get a TA Challenger. I think I might do that. Oh shit. Kinda actually does some decent damage. But as I was saying, what was I saying? I got distracted. I think I was talking about playing so much Pokemon. You play so much Silver, you kind of remember the ins and outs. I remember that you only can hold so many Pokemon, or so many numbers in your Pokegear before you have to delete some. Hey, level 15 to learn Water Gun, sweet! And in Gen 4, when they came out with the remakes, they remedied that. You could have everybody in your cell phone if you wanted to. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Todd again, and he is going to give us his phone number. I'll call you if anything comes up. Awesome. If you are also interested in this area, you can get a Ditto, and Ditto is useful for breeding Pokemon and getting baby forms such as Igglybuff, which I could probably do if I wanted to with my Jigglypuff. You can also get Smoochum, which is Jinx's baby evolution, because you can get Jinx in this area. You also can get Elekid, but you don't get Electabuzz until the power plant, outside of the power plant in Kanto. And Magmar is in the Burnt Shrine up in Equitique City, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me check my Pokegear really quick. I probably butchered it. Yeah, no, yeah, I got it right. Or it's Ecrutique. Ecrutique, yeah, Equitique City. And that's where you would find the Magmar, and if you wanted to, you could breed a Magby. There's quite an Clefairy and Mount Moon to get Clefable, or not Clefable, Cleffa. There's a lot of baby evolutions in this game, especially if you take, Pikachu and Pichu. Almost forgot. They actually, no, that's different. Thinking of something else. We're gonna heal up real quick. But that's different. Okay, so, but yeah, there's a lot of baby evolutions in this generation, and a lot of people were pretty upset that there weren't a whole lot of new Pokemon. And a lot of them were just evolutions of pre-existing Pokemon, or pre-evolutions of pre-existing Pokemon, baby evolutions or new evolutions, such as like the Eevee. The Eevee evolutions, the two new ones, Espeon and Umbreon, or if you got, what is it? Or like with Scizor, just Pokemon like that. But some of those are pretty cool. I think in total there was like only really 100 new Pokemon. Well, there's 252, but out of those 101 new Pokemon, there's probably, I would say, about 60 or 75 of them are new. 60 to 75 of those Pokemon are new. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, you can get an Eevee here. I don't know if you have to progress the story any further than what it is now, but you should be able to get one. And if I wanted to, we could use Eevee. We could use an Espeon. Espeon is really good in this playthrough, just in general in this region, because of Chuck and because of the Elite Four, and because of Morty, if we actually can get an Espeon before Morty, which I highly doubt, because friendship is kind of a bullshit thing in this game. It takes a while, and you have to level up during the day, so I might work on that. If I were to use Espeon, I'd get rid of Espeon, or I would get rid of Alzheimer's, but Alzheimer's is obviously going to be our water Pokemon as well. I could get rid of, because I am missing, what am I missing? I'm not missing any type. I do have my normal type, my electric, and my neutral ground Pokemon, I guess you could call it. Actually, no, Jigglypuff is normally my neutral Pokemon. Any normal type Pokemon is neutral ground. Same way with the electric Pokemon. I normally have a flying Pokemon on the team, but if I had to, I'd get rid of Geogal. But I'd have a massive... Although Geogal is going to come in really handy, so we're probably going to keep Geogal. But if you want the Eevee, Bill is right around the corner, so I'm going to actually get Eevee really quick. And I might actually kind of cheese the game and get a Thunderstone and get a Jolteon. That's kind of shitty of me, but Jolteon is pretty good. So this is the game corner right here that I'm passing right now. This guy right here, I think, tells you about Bill. This is one big town. I don't know where any of it... Oh, no, he doesn't. He's just a cuck. Yeah, underground. It's the underground entrance. Bill's house is over here. I lied. Sorry. And Bill is not home yet. I think Bill... If I'm not mistaken... Bill should have... Huh. Where is that son of a bitch? Oh! He's in Ekrutik City. Ha! Ekrutik City. So you have to wait till you get to Ekrutik City to where he updates the PC and blah blah blah. He doesn't really update it. He just tells you some bullshit. Ask you if you know whose PC storage system you're using. You tell him yes. And no! What the fuck? And all the good jazz. Then he gives you an Eevee. So you have to get to Ekrutik City and then you go back to Bill's house. So we're going to continue to use Flaffy. I was using a Jolteon for my Fire Red playthrough. I don't think I will use Jolteon. So, good morning, Creed. It's me, Wade. How are you doing? They're holding the bug catching contest today at the park. Ooh! Are you going to go? See you later. Yes, I am, Wade. Thank you for that tidbit of information. I was going to cut it off before we got to Whitney, but this is some pretty dank news. We are actually going to go check that shit out. Because I want a Scyther. I really want a Scizor. I think I would benefit from a Scizor, and if I had to get a Scizor, I think as far as the rest of the playthrough goes, Scizor would actually take the place of Weeping Bell and Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, etc. because they're not as good. There really isn't a gym leader that is weak against grass. Jasmine doesn't count. Chuck only counts because of Poliwhirl, and that's it. So, I'm going to BRB for a sec, and we're going to make our way to the Goldenrod Park. So, burb.